Hi, Navin here. In the last previous classes, we were discussing about the transport. In that, we could have discussed about the types of transport. In that, yeah, it's road transport, water transport, land transport. I can call it. It's none other than the road transport. I can call it the land transport, water transport, and the air transport. Okay, fine. In the today class, what we can talk? Any guesses? Absolutely, your guess may be right. It is today I am going to speak with you regarding none other than the road transport. Okay, so the road transport I have to tell here means which is the most ancient and universal means of transport. So that the most ancient in the world which transport means we can call by its name as a road transport, and it is playing a vital role where it's a plays a vital role in the growth of economic growth of nations. When we are saying the economic growth of a nation, which plays an important role means that is none other than road transport. That is a vital here we can call as that is an important role. Okay, so India is a basically which type of land? So India is a land of villagers, and the what is the main thing of the people occupation? It is none other than agriculture. So where we are doing agriculture? Do we do agriculture in urban areas? No, it's in rural areas, right? This is in village. So we need a transport when the agriculture product has been produced. From there to it has to be reached to customer or the consumer. From there, what we need? We need transportation. Each and every village will be containing the transportations like ship or aeroplane or railway. No, the villages will be connected with the transport of the roads, right? So it will be the for development of agriculture and village industry. Road are essential because they are very convenient to connect isolated villages, which are the remoted area we can call, that is we are calling by the name of isolated. Roads can be constructed in forest and hilly regions where we can see roads and the hilly region. For example, we are taking in the Karnataka, you can see the hill stations of Madikeri or Charmadi Ghat. You have seen very curved road and very area which has hilly. They are connected. They connect remote places with towns. So the road connect remote places with town and with the cities, and the road provides that the door to door service. They are the feeder to railways, seaports and airports. So what we are calling as the airports are the thing that we are saying that airports, railways or the seaport which is connected by for that it is connected by the road transport. They play important role in other than that the tourism, trade, commerce and industries. The and road transport create the employment opportunity, and they are useful for defense. You may see the defense area where the trucks are goes, that is will be the this one, especially where means we can see in the border areas. This is about the road transport. So the my next topic is the types of roads. So how we can divide roads? So we can divide the roads on the physical structure of the roads, one, and on the basis of construction and maintenance. So on the basis of physical structure, roads can be divided into two types. One is that is metal roads, which are constructed with cement, concrete or asphalt. Okay, and unmetal roads, so which are common in rural areas. So on the basis of physical structure, the roads can be divided into two. One is the metal roads and one more is the unmetal roads. What are the metal roads? Which are constructed with the concrete or asphalt. We are calling with the tar roads and all those things, right? Asphalt will be there, that is not tar, asphalt. And unmetal roads which are common in rural areas, attempts are being to convert that is mud roads we can that is into the metal roads. Actually, right now we can see the more the metal roads in the anyway due to the Gram Pradhana Mantris or the Prime Minister Gram Sadak Yojana take up the directions to improvement of the roads. So on the basis of construction and maintenance, roads can also classified into 5 types. One is golden quadrilaters and super highways we are calling. In the first you have seen the pictures of the India map, in that the mark has shown that is showing that golden quadrilaters, national highways, state highways, districts roads and village roads. So what is the golden quadrilaters or super highways? So when we am saying that is which is a product which has started in the year of the 1999, that is the project with the 4 to 6 lane of roads. How the 4 to 6 lane of roads means, I can tell here. If you are thinking this is a road, okay, one side we can call, and this is a divider will be there. This is a one more side, right? So normally we are calling the roads will be the two ways. Here one vehicle can pass, two vehicle can pass, right? So here 4 vehicle or the 6 vehicle can pass at a time, that is we are calling in the super highways here. Okay, so that is the this one. This highway network connect is a major as well as cultural industrial centers, majorly which connects with the industrial centers. It links to Delhi, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, Pune, Bengaluru, Chennai, Vishakhapatnam, Bhubaneswara, Kolkata, Allahabad, Kanpur and Delhi. So where it will be? So it will be like the golden quadrilaters, I can tell like this, which will be connected. Okay, so it starts from the Delhi, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, Pune, Bengaluru, Chennai, Vishakhapatnam, Bhubaneswaram, Kolkata, Allahabad, Kanpur and Delhi. Next I will show in the show with the help of India map. The super highways are divided into two divisions. The super highway which will be, one is the north-south corridor and one more is the east-west corridor. So what are the super highways are the golden quadrilaters which will be having the two parts. Okay, that is super highways, that is north-south corridor which runs from the Srinagar to Kanyakumari, that is I can say as a from the north to south. East-west corridor, that is from the Silchar in Assam to Purabandar in Gujarat. Okay, so we can tell here that is the one is the north and south. If we are taking as a India map like this, just a minute. Okay, so here Srinagar you can think from the Kanyakumari. Okay, and Assam to Purabandar in Gujarat. The super highways will be made into two parts in here. They also connect many important cities, international industrial centers, ports. The construction and maintenance, it will be given for the private people also. That is roads, that is the National Highway Authority of India, NHAI. That the construction and the maintenance will be these roads under the control of National Highway Authority of India. So you can see the golden quadrilater which passes here, the pen marks you can see. These are the area where the golden quadrilaters passes. Okay, here Tamil Nadu also it will be connected here. Now this golden quadrilaters, and I said no northwest, that super highways, this mark what we are seeing up to the Kanyakumari, that is Srinagar to Kanyakumari, and one more we have said that is near to, just a minute, here from the Assam, Guwahati, Assam, here that is the Silhaur, from there to Purabandar. Okay, so next I am going to talk to you over here about national highways. The trunk roads connect the state capital, which connects the state capital and ports, towns, cities, nationally important cities, that is the Central Public Works CPWD will be taking care of this. Other than that, state highways, it connects the district headquarters with the state capital and national highways. And district roads will be there, that Jilla Panchayat will be in charge for these roads. They are connect taluk headquarters with the state highways and the railways. Village roads will be there. These roads links the village with another towns, that is, and market centers. Most of them are unmetal roads and are unusable during the rainy season, but also attempt being made to convert these road into metal roads. Important one we are talking here, the border roads. Roads are border areas which especially used for defense purpose. The border roads we are using for the purpose of defense, it is called as the border roads. These roads are found along in the Indian borders with Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and the construction and maintenance of this border development authority will be there. Number 7, national highway is the longest highway in India. The Manali-Leh road is the world's highest road. This is road transport. Next class I am going to speak with you here the new thing, that is none other than the railways. Up to this, stay tuned to GJS. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.